Well, E3 has come and gone, or at least the part I care about. That is to say, Pokemon and Zelda. This video is going to be about Zelda. Um, I know I'm going to get shit for this. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Okay. I'm not going to have any associated pictures. I'm not going to do part video, part voiceover. I don't have a setup for that. I don't have the time for that. But I did a thing on Twitter. People were like, yeah, I'll hear you out. 7 out of 10 people said so. And I'll have a final actual list number turnout when I wake up tomorrow. Because it's set to go until 10 a.m. or so on the 15th. So when I know that, this will either go up and you'll see it. And enough people said yes. And if enough people come back and say no, go away, then you won't be seeing this. So this is like what, a minute in? Let's jump into it. Here we go. The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. I don't hate the title, and I don't not get it, but it's weird. It's as weird as X and Y for a Pokemon game, or even quote unquote worse, Sun and Moon. You know, most of the time so far it's been stuff like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Skyward Sword, even, where they're like, oh, it's an ocarina, it's an instrument you play. Majora's Mask, it's the thing that is the villain. You know, Wind Waker, it's an instrument, you play it, you conduct the wind. Twilight Princess, Midna, like all these things have an association with something in the game, and Breath of the Wild seems to have nothing more to the name of the game than the fact that the game is seriously fucking wild. I mean, the overmap, just the little portion of the map, would be like this big, and Link is running around like here. I'm gonna get you, and like that portion of the map is like this big. And then they zoom out, and it's like up here. Huh? It's like up here somewhere. And like the whole map is just this huge, ginormous thing of crazy shit. And then even in the little plateau that was only available for E3 for them to run around in, there was like some mountainous desert area. There was a bunch of forest trees and area like that. And then there were some snowy areas. And that was just in the one small section of the map that's playable for E3. That's huge. That is massive. So, what is Zelda Breath of the Wild? As far as I've seen, it's huge. It's an open world RPG-esque style that, as far as I can tell, Link doesn't have experience points or level up. Enemies seem to have HP bars over their heads. His weapons are amazingly varied. It's like they took the best parts out of each game series and then threw it into this Wii U game. / NX. Whatever. So like, in Wind Waker, one of the first things you had to do was infiltrate the little dungeon or whatever, Ganon's Keep, sneak up on people, let them knock the weapon out of their hands, pick it up and use it against them. And we've seen him in this Wii U Zelda knock Bokomoblins sticks out of their hands and use it like a club against them. We've seen him slice a dude's arm off and pick it up and use it as a weapon to beat him with it. I mean, that's pretty cool. I like that. The snowboarding section in Twilight Princess seems to found its way in the game now because you can slide on your shield down like snow and stuff. Also, if you do that too much, your shield will break. So there's another thing they're bringing back is durability. Not only can you find a bunch of like swords, sticks, axes, monsters' arms, they break. They have durability. The shields do that too now. There's so much going on. They've noted that some enemies they're all over the map. There was a bunch of bokoblins, moblins, whatever. There's a bunch of enemies like camping. They have a bunch of stuff you can steal. If you kill them all, you get a treasure chest to unlock. They were talking about how you could like go in at night when they're sleeping and just steal their shit, possibly kill them. So just the whole thing. I don't know this for sure. I don't think they've said this. I'm just kind of guessing here. But you could probably craft weapons. Like if you got enough materials or weapon pieces, you can make like a better sword. Maybe. I'm just guessing because like we've seen the thing where he takes an arrow and like charges it with the technology or whatever, the charge technology on his bow or on his arrow or whatever. So he shoots out that thing. Like he pulls a latch on the thing and then it opens up and then shit drops down and it's like a charged blue particle beam or some shit on the tip of the arrow. So that would lead me to believe, as a speculation here, that you can forge weapons, and it would make sense that you could do this because if you were like, oh man, you know, some enemy has really high HP or their armor is super tough, because that's another thing, you have armor. I know you're like, oh, well, you had armor in even Ocarina of Time, or even the original Legend of Zelda, but see, that's the thing. In that one, you started off with a green tunic. In Ocarina of Time, you start off with a green tunic. Then you get like the blue or red tunic, which halves your damage. Or in Ocarina of Time, you get a blue one that lets you breathe underwater. The green one, or the red one that lets you withstand heat. Okay. Twilight Princess, you get the weird fish one, where you can breathe underwater. Or you get the rupee one, which is kind of dumb, but kind of cool. It looks cool, at least. And whatever. This one, you literally start off naked. No, go hustle some cows. Go to school. Or whatever. It's just armor. It's like peasant clothes, shirt, peasant clothes, pants, and boots. Which, from what I've seen, the shoes and the pants go hand in hand. So if you ever want to mix and match outfits, you're stuck with the bottom half and the top half. Possibly a hat. So I'm guessing with the standard one, it would be the whatever blue outfit, and then the pants with their boots, and then the hood that he's always wearing. Because from what I saw in the demo, he did not have a hat on. And, I mean, again, he was just basically naked in shorts. They wanted to call it naked, but you didn't see his heroic dick. So it's not naked, it's just pretty much naked. And you can apparently run around in the entire game and beat the entire game pretty much naked Link. Ladies. So that's really cool. So you'll be like, oh, I'm naked, and then you find a thing and you're like, oh, I have a shirt now. And then you find another thing and you're like, oh cool, I have pants and boots. And I have a shield and a sword, and if I'm not careful, those things will break. And I'm assuming the armor probably breaks too. Which brings me to the point that I want to get at, is how good of a durability does the standard armor he's shown wearing have? How good of a durability does the classic green tunic have? Because I don't want to hear that shit where you're like, oh, well, they'll get rid of that. This is the standard new outfit. This is the new hero outfit. And you could probably flip a coin and be 50-50 right on, yes, maybe it is. I doubt it. I would be safe to say that they are going to find a way to sneak in the classic green tunic somehow. Because I don't care how badass this game is. And I've already said this on Twitter. I'm going to play this game. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to play it. I'm going to love it. Every second of it. It's going to be good. But there's always going to be a nagging feeling in the back of my mind. Link's left-handed, not right-handed. He's using his right hand for all of his attacks. People were like, even Aonuma said, he's like, oh, well, when you initiate attack, you use your right hand. So he's right-handed. It's like, that didn't stop me in Wind Waker or Twilight Princess on the GameCube / Wii U, I guess. They didn't make it right-handed Link on Wind Waker. They didn't make him right-handed Link on Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask on any of the versions. I guess, I think, well, Hero's Quest is, whatever. The point is, you don't need to. And the way the game looks, by the way, I will say, I like how you can interact with pretty much everything, including fucking barrels, which we saw that Bill Tranahan or whatever his name is. Fucking, he finds a campfire. He lines up a bunch of explosive barrels, picks up the thing, throws it at the barrel, knocks it over, and explodes. And it causes a chain reaction explosion so large it fucking sets off and hits Link. So they're like, oh yeah, by the way, the environment can hurt Link and possibly kill you. Be careful. That's awesome. I mean, you know, it's just another aspect to watch out for. It's like, oh man, should I go do whatever, or should I press onward and possibly die? With the snow, when they were snowboarding, I don't know if I said this yet, but dress for success is apparently part of the motto for Wii U Zelda, because if you come out into a snow-covered area and you're not, well, if you don't dress Link well enough, he will actually be cold and eventually take damage, much akin to if you run into the volcano in Ocarina of Time without having the red tunic on. Except this is just a whole different level of it, because they probably do one for heat, they probably do one for cold, possibly damp, I don't know. I'm at 11 minutes already. I don't know. The whole forging weapons kind of thing, which again, so far it's just seeing you finding them, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's a forge process. So it seems like they took that out of Skyward Sword. Thank God they left the shitty controls. And I don't know, just something about it. I'm sure there's a whole bunch I'm leaving out, because there's a whole bunch they actually showed, just more than you would have ever imagined. Because you're like, oh, we know nothing about this game except like two artwork pieces, and that's it, and like one fucking pre-rendered cutscene. But you know what? Whatever. They showed off so much of this game. If I had the time to sit down and write a script and organize pictures and get everything proper, it would probably still be like 15 minutes. But even then, it would be organized, and I would touch on everything I want to touch on. If there's things I'm missing, I assure you it's not because I didn't see it. Although actually, probably partly because I didn't see it. But that's a Wi-Fi issue, and the fact that I don't have any money to pay my bills, so they cut off my data. But back to the game. Fuck. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I've seen. I know what to point out and say, that's a good thing. That's a good addition. The waypoints, so you can, they were like, you use the Wii U gamepad to like move it around and look off in the distance, and you can scan stuff with your little fucking Sheikah tablet. I'm sure they gave it some actual name that I'm not paying attention, but that's the other thing. Like, oh, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, we got boats. Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks, we got trains. Legend of Zelda The Breath of the Wild, we have actual fucking technology. Bust out your Apple iPhones, kiddos. We're going on an adventure. It's dumb, but it's cool. Because they were like walking around and there's a guardian and he's just sitting there rusted out and shit, and then they like get too close to it and he's like, activate, kill you. And I didn't even see that part because the fucking data thing, but like, I don't know, just all the things. And I saw him cooking a meal or cooking something. There was like a part where they were like, oh, here's some fucking raw meat, or you can cook it and it can actually give you more health. Fuck, man, that's like Monster Hunter, Dark Souls, the Zelda, the anime, the game. Fuck, man, there's so much going on in this game. There's so much they're putting into it. I don't know, man. I can't think of a single thing that I've noticed as actually bad, besides the fact that he's right-handed, so that's gonna nag at the back of my head. There's voice acting. That'll be interesting and nice. I noticed not everyone has it, but they did say there will be more, but Link will still always be silent, which that's fine. I'd rather not hear Link talk outside of ha ha sa, you know. Excuse me, fuck off. So I don't know. I like it. I know I'm like a Nintendo fanboy sucking Ionuma's dick right now, but I really like it. It's looking like this is gonna be the most immersive, the most time intensive, the most everything. Like I said, they took the best little things from each Zelda game and shoved it into this one. And I honestly, I like many other fans out there that I've already seen it all over Twitter. Not really anywhere else because I don't go anywhere else, but fuck it. This is exactly, people want this. I want this. You should want this. Huh. That's it. What am I at? 15 minutes. There you go. No one's even fucking watching this. So, whatever. Fucking play Zelda. Go watch it. If you didn't watch any of it, you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Go watch it. It's like hours worth of footage. It's great. This is Zelda. And if you don't think there's gonna be fishing, you don't know Zelda. They fucking redid Twilight Princess with more fishing spots. There's fishing. Alright. I don't know. I can't wait. Oh, one last thing. They don't have a female Link. I don't really care. Alright? I'm not gonna be like, Link's always been a guy. He should stay a guy. I don't really care. If they want to put in a female Link, like as a gender option, like Pokemon does, or any other RPG style game where you're like, I don't want to play, it's like, well, whatever. Then do it. And, oh, Link shouldn't be a female. Then just play as the guy Link. It won't change anything. It doesn't matter. Oh, they didn't put girl Link. It doesn't matter. It's basically the same argument. If you were like, oh, Link's always been a guy, he should stay a guy, and they don't put it in, then okay, cool. If you're like, oh, Link's always been a guy, he should stay a guy, and they do put it in, well then play as the guy Link. It doesn't matter. Would I like to see a female Link? Sure, especially if you can take off her armor and make her go save Hyrule and her skivvies. I don't give a shit. That'd be hot for like 10 minutes, I guess, maybe 5. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. This is going to be like the best Zelda game ever since the original. And that's not to say the other ones aren't good, but they've always been missing something. And I think Zelda Wii U, the Breath of the Wild, is probably going to be the one, maybe, that everyone's wanted. I mean, I like it. I'm going to play it. I'm going to fuck it. I'm going to literally take the disc out of the game, wrap it around my wiener, and just fuck it. And I'm gonna get hard. It's gonna get trapped in the disc, and I'm gonna have to go to the hospital.